Hey everybody, I am Gary, and this is my modded Minecraft playthrough series. This is episode 3. Today we are going to get into the mods. We're going to start doing some thermal expansion goodies. I did a lot of mining off camera, didn't find any diamonds, sadly. I did do a lot at Y level 10 though. I'm just going to get some wood right now so I can process it into charcoal and use that as a resource instead of Enderman craziness, instead of coal, because charcoal is a renewable resource, and that's kind of what I'm going for. I don't want to mess with that Enderman right now. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm going for. And I did put some of these rubber trees out here. These are going to be used, I don't know, for something. Rubber's useful. Okay, so let's get down here. See, I did quite a bit of mining. Well, I say quite a bit, not a whole lot. I don't know. To each his own. I need 3 of these, not 2. I need a wooden gear. I need my smooth stone. Where did that go? Smooth stone. There it is. And let's see here. Grind stone. Oh, I did this last time too. Grindstone. 2 cobblestone and a wooden gear. Alright, so wooden gear is really simple, you know, just kind of like this. Well, I say it's simple. Okay, Certus quartz and grindstone. Alright, and now we need to run this thing a wooden crank. Okay. I'm going to put it right here. This is an early game way to double your ores. It is very slow. Get some iron. Probably do all of my gold. Copper. Do some copper, tin, and a little bit of lead. Alright, and this is just to get me started with thermal expansion. So you got this little interface here. You throw the ores you want to double in, and you right click it. Don't left click it. And you right click it, and it grinds it. I'm not sure how many times it has to go around, how many revolutions it needs, but you see I've got, it only did 1 gold ore in all that time. So I'm going to be doing this until all this ore processes, and I'll come back on camera when it's done. Alright? By the way, what I meant by ore doubling, if you notice, I put 8 gold in here, I have 16 dust. So when you pulverize it like this, you get this dust. For 1 block, you get 2 dust, and if you put the dust in the furnace, it makes 1 ingot. So that's what I mean by ore doubling. It's a really cool mechanic that these mods add so that you don't have to mine as much, but in turn, the mods use a lot more ore. So it's almost a necessary process unless you just want to spend all of your time mining. Alright, but I mean, this is a really slow process. And I'll be back when it's done. Alright, so I've got 1 more copper ore in here. If you want to see what happens when you grind and nothing's in here, we'll see here in just a second. Oh, look, it actually stops before it breaks. So it'll stop apparently, and then if you keep going, it'll break. So that must be a new thing, because used to it wouldn't stop, it would just break. So that's kind of cool. Alright, so I've got the gold ore cooking up there, and if you see, I'm going to have 16 ingots. So it's a really, really cool way to really get started early. So I've got a new crank, and I'm going to process these, and I'll be back. Alright, so I got really impatient, and I'm going to turn sound off real quick because these guys have been annoying me for a very long time. Okay, so I got really impatient, and I made 4 furnaces. And now we're going to get started with thermal expansion. If you notice, I already looked it up in my NEI. And we're going to start with, we need a redstone furnace, we need a pulverizer, we need a steam dynamo, and then we need a way to get the power to them. So I'm going to start with... Really? Okay, well, looks like we're starting with a pulverizer. Do I have flint? Wow. Let me see if there's a special way to get flint. I wonder. Can I grind stone gravel into flint? We'll find out. We can. Okay, so we're gonna start with a pulverizer. So I need a machine frame, which is gold and steel, iron, gold, iron, and glass all around. So I should have all that. If you have all the ingredients, you can shift click. Well, that was the wrong one. Not pulverizer, machine frame. You can shift click the one that has the iron. This has steel. So shift click it, and look, there it goes. Beautiful NEI, beautiful. Alright, and now we need a pulverizer, which needs a piston. And redstone reception coil. And copper gears, which are just iron ingots surrounded by copper. I hope I have enough copper. Just pull all this stuff out of here. Okay, so I need 2 of them. Alright, and pulverizer. Do we have it? No, apparently not. Okay, machine frame, copper gear, piston, flint. And this is one of the reasons I went with the crafting station. You notice it stays inside? It's kind of cool. Okay, pulverizer. Very nice, very nice. And I'm going to dig this way. This is going to be kind of where I put this pulverizer. Oh, it's oddly quiet. Cool, some copper. And I did do some Y level 40 mining because copper is pretty much only found at Y level 40 and above. You won't find it at the Y level 10. And I'll get that coal later. Come on, quit giving me ores. I'm kind of busy right now. Okay. And torches. Alright. Pulverizer. Okay, plop it down. And I'm just going to reset this to be empty. This is kind of your input and output, and I'm going to have output. If it's orange, it's both of them. It'll highlight, what you're doing. So input is blue. This output is red. This output is yellow. Orange is both. And I'm going to have it output to the top. And I'm going to put a chest up there if I had enough wood. It doesn't look like I do. I have this guy, but that's all I got. So I'm not going to put a chest up there. Okay, and now we're going to put a steam dynamo. So copper gears, copper, and a silver ingot, which I'd mined silver, but I did not pulverize it. So what should I use to burn? What do I have? Dark saplings? That sounds good. Yeah, they'll burn. Okay, cool. What else can I get in the meantime? I can get these copper gears in the meantime. Okay, I'm going to pulverize this copper ore and I'll be back. Alright, so we're back. And here we are, right here. Steam dynamo. And now we need a way to get power. And if you look right here, we've got all these energy conduits. We're going to do leadstone. It's the lowest one. If you hold shift, you can see some details. It just does 80 RF per tick. That's redstone flux. The next level does 400, and the last level does 10,000. But I mean, the last level, it's harder to get. You see, you have to have the empty one. You have to put destabilized redstone in it, and it's hard to get right now. So we're just going to start with this leadstone one. We probably only need 6. So lead, was it like this? Not like that. Not a torch. Glass. Surrounded in redstone, and there we go. Alright. And this, I'm going to kind of dig back here a little bit. just to keep it away. More copper. Copper is very, very useful in these early stages. Actually, throughout the whole thing. In these early stages, though, you will need to find a lot of it. I think I've burned through maybe close to 20 ingots already. Maybe? I think that sounds about right. Amber, that's always a good one, too, if you want to do Thaumcraft. Okay, and here we go. Plop my steam dynamo. Oh, I need a crescent hammer. That is not the direction I want it. So, crescent hammer. It's like the wrench of thermal expansion. It's just tin and iron. So let's get that iron. Let's get that tin. Alright, there we go. Oops. Not what I wanted to do. Okay. And let's connect energy conduits right here, twist that into it, and there we go. And now I need a bucket. I wonder if I can make, because I don't want to use this iron right now, I wonder if I can make a different type of bucket. It looks like all I've got is just a bucket. Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. In some mod packs, there's a mod that allows you to do a wooden bucket, but I can do an iron bucket. That's fine. I do want another one. Just because 2 is a lot better. Okay, so it's daytime. I am going to turn the sound back on. Hopefully those manticores are gone and they're not screaming at me anymore. Yeah, they're still there. We're going to go kill them. Come on. I really don't like dealing with manticores. And I'm in quicksand, I think. Alright, let's get out of this. Come on, don't run from me. Alright, there we go. So killed those. Those things are super annoying. Just super annoying. Okay. Where'd that iron go? Found it. And iron, iron, iron. Get those 2 buckets. This way we can get an infinite water source inside of the base. And I was starting to move the farm. While I'm out here, I'm going to go check on this other one. These magical crops are really, really cool, and you'll get a huge, huge amount of them. But they don't fill a whole lot of hunger. Alright, look at all these guys. They are rearing to go. If you just right click on that, you'll get the cotton. Okay, I know I've been meaning to move this farm, but these seeds are crowding me. So I'm going to go ahead and plant some of them, eat some of these. I wonder what it... There should be a debuff that goes along with chili peppers. Like a hot debuff. That'd be kind of cool. Alright, so replant. Replant. Give me your seeds. That's a lot of raspberry seeds. I'm just going to throw the last one. There we go, cotton. And tomato, I don't really care about you right now. I do care about the cotton. Cotton right now, since there's no sheep around, I will need to search later. Cotton's kind of important, so I could sleep through these nights. Oh, mummy. That's scary. Okay, let's get my cobblestone ready. I do need a door. My makeshift door is kind of driving me crazy. Okay, there we go. Did I even get water? Okay, good. I was about to say I went all that way and I didn't even get water. I was about to be frustrated. Okay. Let's make an infinite source right here. Water. Water. And if you double click, you'll pick up all of them. Alright, and I do want an aqueous accumulator. I believe that's what it's called. Let me see if I can make that real quick. I don't think I have enough glass. Can sandstone be converted back into glass? No. Okay, that's fine. So I'll just do this manually. So you pick up water and you just pour it in here. And if you look, it goes into its inventory. And then if we give it something as fuel, let me clean out my inventory real quick. No, you don't go in there. Alright, and put you. It needs something to burn, and I have an excess of coal. I'll just give it coal. We're going to put this in here, and it'll start burning. Here's the steam. That's not how it's supposed to look. But see here, it's gonna. This is an internal buffer here. It'll hold 40,000 redstone flux. But if you look in here, it's filling up right here. And then if I give it ores, it will pulverize them, and they'll go right here. And sometimes you'll get a little byproduct from pulverizing these ores. See, I got gold for pulverizing copper. Really cool stuff. So now I do need a chest to go on top of there so I can just pulverize all sorts of stuff, or next to it. You know what? That's a good idea. I'm going to give it a hopper. Not right now. I don't have enough stuff. But I will give it a hopper later. Yeah, we're rocking. And now it's going to start filling up the internal buffer. And I'm going to pull some of this out. I don't need all this coal in there. And give it some more water. Alright, so we've got a good start. I think I'm going to call the episode here, though. Join me next time. I think I will do maybe... I might process these ores off camera now that I've kind of showed you what you do. And then next episode, hopefully I have enough cobblestone. Maybe we can start with a base. Alright? So thank you guys for joining me. Infinite source. Okay. Thank you guys for joining me, and I will see y'all next time. Alright.